Hey there, everyone. Welcome to week number 6. Can you feel it? We're almost to week 10. We're getting there. We're slowly, we're past the midpoint by a week, and we're making progress. So, let's stay focused, stay energized, and the rest of the time will go by pretty quickly. So this week you'll be focused on working on your cosmetic company. I'll go over those requirements in a minute, with the exception of the normal readings that's in your text. I would also encourage you, if you haven't had a chance to do the Excel lesson 1 and lesson 2, which is a requirement in week 10, to go ahead and try to get that knocked out. If you have any experience with Excel, it'll be relatively uh, kind of quick and painless for you. If you're new to Excel, it'll walk you through some of the very, very basics of how to do some Excel spreadsheets and all that. And again, lesson 1 and lesson 2 is all that's required. Once you get them done, just do a screen print, post it out in your week 10 assignment, and I'll give you a grade straight away. All right, a couple other things before we get to talk about the module, or let's go ahead and talk about the module. So this week we're going to be focused on a balanced scorecard, or multi-capital scorecard. And what a balanced scorecard is, it's just a collection of the items you want to track to drive your business. And the word balanced is simple. It's not just financial KPIs. You'll have KPIs that'll deal with customer success or customer satisfaction. You'll have KPIs that may deal with product deliveries. That's typically called a delivery reliability matrix or measurement, not matrix, measurement. You may also have sales tracking. You'll have financial tracking. You may have quality tracking if quality is one of your KPIs. You may have people tracking or net promoter score, diversity inclusion, that sort of thing. So all of these are put into a balanced scorecard, and you'll usually choose 2 or 3 from the respective area. And the thing you really want to the KPIs you want to put in there is what's most impactful, what needs your focus. And then for the most part, these KPIs are more visual, so they'll either be marked red, yellow, green, something in that kind of coloring scheme. And what this is meant is it's more of a lean type approach where you basically have a board, a Kamishiba board, where you can visually see where you have issues. And if you've ever had a manufacturing environment, you know what I'm talking about. These type of lean boards, you immediately know, what line's not producing, what station's not producing. Then you go troubleshoot and you find out why. Well, I didn't have parts available, you know, uh, someone was sick, all different various kinds of reasons, like if you're in a manufacturing environment. Same thing with the balanced scorecard and the KPI. Why didn't you meet the objective? What's hampering you? Did you not get the parts from the vendor on time? That sort of thing. So these type of balanced scorecards are very, very key. So please make sure that you spend some time doing the weekly readings on those. All right. The other thing I've noticed, a few of you need some help with writing papers. Maybe this is your first time back in a while. I put some notes to you in the grading rubric. But if you want to pursue the online help, and this is good for anybody, make sure you go up to the main menu bar, Online Student Services, and you pop down into this Online Accessibility Center. This is the Online Writing Center. They'll take any of your papers and they'll give you feedback on them. They'll also help you if you're struggling in specific areas, like how do I write an academic paper and that sort of thing. They're always there to help you. You can set an appointment up with them, and they'll go through it with you. And it's really meant to help you. It's free, and it's really a great place for you to get help. not only in this course, but other courses that require a lot of writing. So make sure you don't overlook this resource. The other thing you don't want to overlook, we talk about it a lot, is the MBA guide. This is where some of your core scholarly resources can be found, books, articles, company information. Now, when I went to college, which was back in the Stone Age, we were setting up Stonehenge back then. We didn't have all this great online stuff, and we did have online stuff. I'm just kidding you. It wasn't that long ago, even though it seems like it. But I had to go to the central library. I had to, it was limited to, I think it was maximum of 30 minutes you could be on the computer. And, sometimes you would even have to go to the microfiche. And that's stuff you see in the movies where they used to make copies of articles and stuff. So now you have all this at your fingertips. So please use it. Please use it for your support and when you write your papers and that sort of stuff. So this is a great resource. All right, now that we've moved to when Tony was in college and it was Stonehenge before the invention of electricity, let's move over to talk about your project 2, which is what you'll be working on this week. So we've given you some additional information specifically in the supporting materials at the bottom. Make sure that you read and go through all those. You don't have to construct anything other than a very well-written paper and a well-written analysis, recommendation, and conclusions, right? So make sure you follow the directions, but each of the Excel sheets here, and let me share one with you, is already constructed for you. It already has data in there for you. It also has questions you should consider, like let's take a look at the P&L, for example. Are we seeing a year-on-year growth in revenues? So year-on-year would just be 2016 to 2017. Yes, there was about a 20K growth. From 2017 to 2018, there was another 24K growth, right? So how would we do that? Or how would we come up with what's called comparable sales growth? So to calculate the comparable sales growth for 2018 versus 2017, you just take the difference, which is what I did over here on the right-hand side, C17 minus D17. So the sales increased $24,090 for this example. And then to calculate the percentage, it's this 24,090 backed by the baseline, which is the 150. So we've seen a 16% comparable sales growth from here to here. Now the question is any of that related to the triple bottom line efforts we put in? So there you'll need to go read some of the instructions and some of the details to find out. Some of the other questions that you've got is, okay, now we're spending more money in salary, right? So if we just copy our formula down, you see we spent 6,000 more in salary. Same with charitable contributions. We spent, I guess that's 50,000 more or $50 more. I guess 50,000 more in charitable contributions. So look through each of the financial statements, and these questions to consider should tie back to the triple bottom line, should tie back to some of the comments and the commentary instructions, and that should give you your answers for your paper. And you've got the income statement. Let me go back over here. You have the income statement, the balance scorecard, cash flow statement, the balance sheet, balance scorecard, and then you have some of these sales and marketing executive summary. Those are key to determine where the incremental sales come from. Same with the SWOT analysis. So again, sorry to keep you so long. I'll go ahead and wrap it up now, but if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Likewise, if you have any questions about feedback I give you on week 4 or you need any help, please feel free to always reach out at any time. Best way to reach me, quickest way is by text, second quickest way is by email, and so on. So Have a great rest of your week, and I will talk with you soon. See ya.